Hey everybody, it's Dan Lobby with Lance Reisland. We've got another film breakdown for you today. We are going to do two plays for you, and these are both examples of how the Browns used motion to dictate what the Jaguars would do so they could find success. The first play we're going to look at, Lance, is a 9-yard completion on first down on the Browns' first drive to Jerry Jeudy.
All right, let's take a look at how the Browns use motion, movement, shifts, basically lots of formation, lots of personnel groups in that first 16-play drive to get a clear picture for Deshaun Watson and also the rest of the receivers and offensive line. So on this play, 9-yard gain here, you're going to start with coverage, right? And the Jaguars are going to try to disguise coverage. They're going to have this guy, Jones, going to have this guy, Jones here. He's going to run and cover this flat. Brown is going to drop deep, drop over, drop over. So they're going to kind of give you a 3 deep look over here. But the important guy is right here, Lloyd, right? Lloyd and Alukin, the other linebacker. So let's take a look. So you're going to get flat here. You're going to get deep, deep. Over here, these two guys are kind of eyeing up Amari Cooper. So let's take a look at the routes here. So again, you're going to get Jones going to drop in the flat. These two safeties are going to be deep. These linebackers, especially Lloyd, is who they're going to read. So let's start over here with Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper is going to kind of clear it. You got these two guys over here. You got Darby and Johnson, who are going to kind of keep their eyes on them. Over here, you got Cisco playing here. You got Brown, looks like almost like a cover 3, but they're going to drop now. They're trying to trick, right? So this guy's going to drop in the flat. He's deep. So let's go through these routes here. So Ford is going to just swing. And we're going to get a little fake here from Deshaun, and he's going to drop back. Now let's go outside in. You got Jerry Jeudy, who's going to run his little curl route. You got Akins, who's going to come across, and he's actually going to influence 23, Alukin, the other linebacker, right? And then the key to the play here is David Bell is going to run this kind of come back, rewind motion here, and he's going to get these guys to flow to open up this window for Jerry Jeudy. So this motion right here is what gets it open for Deshaun Watson.
So, Lance, you explained how that David Bell pre-snap motion is going to influence the Jaguars. Let's see this play in action.
All right, let's take a look here. So this is kind of after the ball's been snapped, after the motion. So you're going to get the reaction that's going to make a clear picture for Deshaun Watson. So Jones is going to widen because he's the flat defender here. He sticks with the motion. Now, this is the guy that is influenced too much. He should stay right here, but he's also influenced by the motion and by Ford swinging. So as we go through here, you're going to see Akins is going to drive and Alukin's going to pick him up. What it does is it leaves this huge window here. Judy's going to drive him off, sit in here. Now, if you can see how this is going to work, there it is. So they widen with motion. This opens the window. Deshaun Watson with an easy 9-yard completion to Jerry Jeudy.
So that's one play. Now we're going to look at Deshaun Watson's touchdown run that capped this drive, continuing to look at how the Browns used shifts and motions. And in this play, Lance, they introduced some big bodies into the mix. So walk us through this play.
All right, let's take a look at how the Browns used an incredible shift down here in the red zone on Deshaun Watson's touchdown run. So the Browns are going to come out in big, heavy 22 personnel, right? And in that personnel, they got Zinter at a tight end. They got Whitehart at a tight end. Then you have Akins and you have Nick Harris. So you literally have 2 tight ends and 2 extra linemen. So 7 linemen, 2 tight ends gives you big 22 personnel. What that does, it forces the Jaguars to come back with their goal line front, which is going to be a 6-2 variation. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys down here on the line of scrimmage because the Browns initially started off in this tight formation. But what's great, Kevin Stefanski changes it and goes to wide. So now what ends up happening, the Jaguars have heavy personnel in. They still have the down linemen, but now the backers had to move out because there's not many secondary guys in, and it leaves no one behind to make a tackle on the QB power that the Browns are going to run. All right, so let's take a look how the Browns block this up after the shift. So they got the personnel they wanted in from the Jaguars. They shifted out. Now they got the look they want up front. So what they're going to do, Hudson's going to Mike block on Walker. Walker walks out a little bit because of the bunch out here. So the Jaguars are in big trouble because they don't have enough people inside. You're going to get Teller is going to block down on the defensive tackle. You're going to get Postic's going to block back on this defensive tackle. You're going to get, I'm sorry, this is Batonio. This is Teller who's going to pull. Now, the cool thing is that the Browns figure this out, and they're going to treat Robinson Harris like a linebacker, even though he's on a line of scrimmage, because the Jaguars don't have any linebackers left. And then Big DeJuan Jones is just going to block inside to make sure no one comes in this B gap. Deshaun Watson is going to catch the ball, and he's going to attack right now, right outside, right inside this Robinson kick out by Teller.
All right, Lance, let's see this touchdown in action.
All right, so now here's what you got. So over here, Foreman moved out, Zinter moved out. You had Whitehart that moved out. Foreman's going to run a little quick route here just in case Jaguars don't move enough guys out. Well, they technically have 4 out here with the widening of Walker. Over here, Akins is going to run a quick screen over here. Harris is going to block. So you got all these guys out here. The good thing here about the Browns, again, they figure it out. So the Browns block out on Walker. They treat 95 as a linebacker. They block down here. They block back on the other defensive tackle. Jones helps inside. Teller's going to pull, and he's going to kick out number 95, Robinson Harris. And as you can see, Deshaun Watson is going to sneak himself through the hole there for what should have been an easier touchdown than it even was. But the Browns did a great job of getting the formation they wanted with the personnel group they wanted to get the advantage in the run game.